are finally here. American Love Story comes out on Thursday. I am so excited. I actually think I'm going to take the day off and just like focus on watching it because I have been waiting for 2 years. This has been my hyperfixation. Like their relationship and like the Kennedy lore at large has been a hyperfixation of mine since 2018. So I did 2 series. I did a multi-part series on Carolyn Bessette Kennedy's New York City homes. Spoiler alert, she lived in the East Village, West Village, and as we know, Tribeca. So I'm going to be reposting this series. I actually never finished it. I have an additional part that I have to do, so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to start dropping the original series that I posted back in 2024. I also did a series on JFK Jr.'s Tribeca Loft. That was a short series, just 2-parter. And I don't think that I'm going to be reposting that one, so if you want to watch it, you're just going to have to scroll back 2 years. In 2018, I read Fairy Tale Interrupted. I borrowed this book from my friend Jasmine. I never gave it back. Sorry if you're watching this, Jasmine. I took the paperback off just because I like the aesthetic of this a little bit better. This is the gateway drug. You can devour this book in a few days. It's very easy read, and it's written by John's assistant, or John's former assistant, Rosemarie Terenzio, and the way she writes about them is so beautiful. I would also like to recommend Carol Radziwill's book, What Remains. What I like about Carol's book is that it really makes you understand that Carolyn is just that girl next door. You could know her from college, you could know her from high school. It really shows more of Carolyn's personality and how she shows up as a friend. Also, I've never watched Real Housewives, and I'm officially going to watch Housewives because I'm obsessed with Carol Radziwill now after reading her book. She seems like such a badass woman. Side note, I have tons and tons of books. Like I have the Once Upon a Time, I have books on the Kennedys, but I would also recommend Matt Berman's book, JFK Jr., George and Me. He was John's creative director, I believe. He was like in charge of like the covers, and I obviously never like worked in New York in the 90s. I was born in the 90s, but this almost like made me nostalgic for work life in the 90s. Like it's just cool to read about and see how things have changed so much now. Everyone's working from home. I love the way Matt writes, and I just think it's a really beautiful book, and I highly recommend. I have all the books. These are like a third of the books I have. I have books on Rose Kennedy, John F. Kennedy Jr., Jackie. I have all the books. I'm going to be posting my thoughts and commentary on the show in the most respectful way that I know how. These are real people. Their family is still alive on both sides. So I think it's really important that we talk about them not like characters on TV, but the real people with lives that they actually are and had. But if you're interested in that,